Today I want to talk to you about the one thing that winners do every day that propels them to success. What do all winners have in common? It's not talent, it's not looks, it's not size, speed. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with the one thing that you have complete control over every day. And that's whether or not you're 100% committed. Are you all in? Are you willing to show up every single day and put in the work? Winners show up physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Once they decide on their goal, once they decide on what they want to do with their life, they choose and they commit 100%. So don't be so concerned with the people who appear to be a winner right now because they look good in the gym, because they seem to be wealthy. The real winners are the ones who show up consistently. The real winners are the ones who do this year in and year out. The real ones are the ones who show up over and over and over again. Those are who you're concerned with. Those are rare. And you're about to be one. You're about to be a winner because you are going to show up for your goals year in and year out until it's yours. There is no overnight success. You're going to continue to show up physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So how can you show up every day mentally? Winners decide what they want. They choose a goal and they go after it until they get it. Think about this thing. Even when you're not in the gym, think about it. Think about what you want to be successful at. Think about new creative ideas that how to get better at your task, at your craft. You show up mentally by not making excuses on why you can't do something, why you are unable, why you aren't gifted enough, why you don't have the size, you don't have the looks. Whatever it is, whatever your excuse is, eliminate that. Because winners don't make excuses. A champion believes in himself differently. A champion has a greater self-image. Muhammad Ali said, "I told myself I was the greatest even before I knew I was." And as the great James Allen said, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so shall he be." So start to believe in yourself, start to believe in your dreams, start to be optimistic about what you can accomplish, and continue to show up, and it will be yours. Winners show up physically. Kobe Bryant once broke his shooting hand, was ordered not to get out of his PJs. You can't come to practice, don't get out of your PJs. Rest, recover. This could have been an excuse for Kobe to take a break, for Kobe not to show up to practice. One of Kobe Bryant's teammates was like, "Yes, I'm going to be the first one to practice. Kobe probably can't make it. Kobe's not coming. He broke his hand, he's hurt, he's injured." He gets to the locker room, he already hears a ball dribbling, and he's like, "What? This can't be. No way. No way I'm still not the first one to practice." He goes to see Kobe. Kobe's already in a full sweat dribbling with his left hand, with a cast on his wrist. That's showing up physically. That's not making excuses. That's figuring out a way to get better, because the process is the best part. Winners love the process of becoming a champion, of becoming great at what they do. He realized that this is an opportunity to get better with his left hand. So when you think about not showing up physically, think about this Kobe Bryant story, this Mamba mentality, because winners love the process of getting better as much as they love winning. My coach told me to stay home. I don't got to go to practice today. Man, I'm hurt. This is just time to recover. This is just time to rest. Kobe, stay in your PJs. You think PJs is going to stop Kobe from going to practice? You think one hand is going to stop Kobe from going to practice, from getting better? He had that belief in himself that this isn't going to stop me. He had that opportunistic mindset of this will get me better with my left hand. So whatever you do, if something stops you, if something gets in the way, think about how it can help you in a different way. That's why these curveballs are thrown at us, so we can figure out a way around it, so that we can develop differently, so that we can develop new skills. Now let's talk about showing up emotionally. Winners are obsessed with their goals. They feel the pain of loss and failure so deeply that it ignites them to get better, that it forces them to learn, to grow. It puts their work ethic on another level, another planet, because they're there emotionally. They truly care about this goal. They are passionate about being the best, passionate about being better, passionate about inspiring others, passionate about being great. So whether you lose, you're invested emotionally. Whether you win, you're invested emotionally. You'll look for the little areas where you can improve. When you lose, where did I go wrong? What area can I get better at? Where do I need to adjust? Where do I need to pivot? That's being invested emotionally. That's showing up emotionally. It's okay to let a loss hurt you. It's okay to let a win inspire you. But don't let a simple success stop you from learning, stop you from growing, stop you from improving. Because you can be clouded with success, just as you can be so heartbroken by defeat that you don't do anything. You stop because you don't want to feel that anymore. Being invested emotionally is showing up emotionally, knowing that you can get hurt, knowing that you can be rewarded, but learning from both situations, improving no matter what, knowing that there's more for you. So now how can we show up spiritually? Showing up spiritually has to do with being grateful for the situation you're in, the point in your journey that you're in, this part of the process, because anytime you talk to a successful person, a winner, and you ask them what is their favorite point, they talk about the journey, the grind, being with their teammates, being with their homies, going through it and pushing through it and learning and learning and learning and learning and getting better and becoming the champion that they are today. So whether you want to be like Joe Rogan, you want to be like Kobe Bryant, or some other venture, it starts with showing up spiritually. It starts with being grateful for this journey and starting the process. Because the biggest leap is to step in and take action and go after that dream, go after that journey. Another way to show up spiritually is by showing up for other people. Being inspired by other people's wins instead of jealous. By helping other people win and allowing that inspiration to flow through you, that's going to ignite your energy. That's going to fire you up. But winners that show up spiritually and they get inspiration from other people's wins, from other people's successes, it's because they truly believe in themselves that they can have that success too. If they put in the work, if they put in the time. So let other people's wins inspire you. I was talking to one of my younger clients yesterday and he was reading this book. And there was one thing that really stuck out to him. And it was feeling sorry for yourself in your present condition is not only a waste of time and energy, but it is one of the worst habits you could have. And that is so true. If you're so distracted by everybody else's successes and you don't believe that you can make changes to your condition, to your situation, if you don't trust the process and growth and improvement, that habit will stick with you. So to show up spiritually, you have to trust and be grateful for the position you're in, for the people who inspire you, and trust that it will work out for you. If you just continue to show up and be grateful for this position, be grateful for the opportunity that you have, and enjoy this process, have fun, and it will turn into something abundant, something prosperous, something that you thought was never even possible for you. I was listening to Joe Rogan and he was talking about how crazy and immaculate his podcast became over this 11-year journey. He was like, I just wanted to talk to my friends. I wanted to talk to inspiring people. I had no clue it would turn into this. I started with my laptop. And it just gradually got better and better over time. But you know what he did? He showed up. Every week, every day, whatever his schedule was, he showed up. And he was consistent. He improved on his conversational skills. He was open-minded about other people's opinions. He was willing to listen, to learn. And he invested emotionally. He invested physically. He invested mentally. And he definitely invested spiritually. So where you're starting at today, in 10 years, you never know what it could turn into if you just show up day in and day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out. Just have that goal. Decide to go for it. And the world will step aside for a man who knows where he's going. That's another James Allen quote. I could hit you all day. You should read that book, As a Man Thinketh. I'm going to be the quote guy real quick. Another James Allen quote. You are today where your thoughts brought you. And you will be tomorrow where your thoughts take you. Believe in yourself. Know that you can go in a different direction. Know that you can take this goal and do amazing things with it. Know that you can impact the world. Know that you can make a change. So go out there and win at life. There is nothing stopping you from showing up. Show up for yourself. Show up for your goals. And show up for the people that it will impact. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with a friend. Hit that subscribe button and join the Success Army. Remember, I'm just here to ignite your passion. Be you and be different. It's one love. Always. Peace.